everyone, welcome to Lego Star. So today I have made a Christmas themed house. So as you can see, there are 3 levels and I have a little area on top of the roof over here and a small area over there. So outside I have added some lights for Christmas and an archway above the door. I have also added a little green area over here at the front and a little pathway over here with stepping stones. And on this side I've added lots of flowers and leaves, and there are some little steps to the door. And here's another look of the front of the house. I've also added vines, and I'll also show you the sides of the house. So I'll just turn this around. So this is the left side of the house. This side is pretty plain, so there's not much on that side. And I'll show you the other side. Over here we have a bit of color on the wall, some more vines on that window, and over here we have a little windowsill with like a plant box and a little awning on top, or like an overhang. So that's like the outside of the house. So let's begin to show you the inside of the house. So here's the inside. I'll show you here. You can see that all the levels are detachable, so I can remove this roof over here. So I'm going to start by showing you the bottom floor down there, and we'll move up to the top. So I'll detach these floors up here so you can see more clearly inside. Now you can see the inside more clearly, so I'll show you what's on this side first. So over here I have made a little Christmas tree. I didn't have like the right parts to use the slope technique, so I made it with a lot of leaves piled on top of each other, and I had to use 2 colors as well. So around the tree we have lots of presents here, and I'll show you all of them like this. I'll move the character out of the way so you can see a bit better. I've also added a fireplace over here with some stockings hanging on the front and the side over here. We have this coffee table over here with a pink mug and some cookies for Santa. We also have a couch and another couch here. And I've added a nice flower pot on this corner. So this is the living room area. Now if you move along this side, you can see we have a little dining area over here. So we have some stools and some chairs. There's one here at the back as well. And then a big round dining table. So this, we have a flower pot with the green and red Christmas colors, and a glass of a pink drink over here, and a purple smoothie over here. At the back we also have a fridge, so if I open it, I'll show you what's inside. So inside, in this corner, you can see there's an egg, there's a slice of cheese, there's some milk, and a orange jar of some juice or whatever green substance there could be. Here we have another character cooking up some food. And I've added a teapot here, a little soda can, there's a coffee machine at the back, and a jar of cookies if you need some more for Santa. I have also added this shelf above the kitchen sink where we have some cup storage and a green jar of some food. We have a glass of some chocolate drink and a pizza on a plate. And here I used this technique to make a little sink tap. And over here I've added a red and white Christmas rug And there's also a coin over here. So that's like the kitchen side. Now let's move on to the next floor. Here we have the next floor. So I've made a bedroom here. I'll remove this pole and I'll show you what's inside. So over here I've hanged a few paintings above this green bed. We have a nice plant over here and a little teal rug. I've also made a stool, and there's a table with a phone and a drink that's getting spilled all over to the floor and has made a big puddle. I also have a bookshelf in the back and with lots of colorful books and a little trumpet on the shelf with a green and red Christmas plant. In the corner I've added a few more presents which looks like have been hidden from the rest of the rooms, so maybe someone doesn't find it. And also we have a TV over here with some more green and red plants for the Christmas colors. And that is this room over here. So now I'll show you the next room. We have the bathroom. So I'll show you this side first. I've separated this side and this side with a wall because there's some windows on this side, and I have a little separate section over here. So I'll show you this side. Here we have a little countertop, and we have a sink with another way to build a tap. This one's quite a tall one. We have some jars and bottles of some different soaps and a lovely plant over here. I've also added a green carpet over here, and there's a toilet here. And with Technic pins, I've inserted some into this big long brick here with these red pins here and added these green tiles to look like curtains. And on this side, I've added another plant with a shower. So the shower, this is like the shower head with the two buttons of cold and hot, and a like drain here with like some tiling. In the back we have a bathtub with some sort of blue liquid dripping down, and another tiny shelf with a soap or shampoo and a green and red little bottle there. So that is the bathroom. We have another bedroom. So here we have a little character sitting on the really nice and clean white bed, and you can see like the technique I've used. So this is actually a big panel piece which you can use for the wall, and it's exactly like this one but just in the color white. And I've just placed that flat, and over here I've added another plant and a $100 bill there. There's also a plant down here and another red and white rug. I also have this little shelf here with a coin and a little flower inside as well. And I have a plant here, and we have a box that has some like accessories. So there's a bow, flower, glasses, and a yellow painting over here. I've also added a desk over here and some little screens and two chairs for the desk. And I've also added some more presents in this room and another plant over here. And I also have this nice and simple rug for carpet design there. And that is the next bedroom. Now we have the final room. So I've made this one into a little pet room. So I'll remove this again. As you can see, I've added a little cat in the room with a little cat tree here with lots of climbing space, and another one right here where the cat is on right now. I've also added a little place with lots of cushions for the cat to like play around or like sleep somewhere over there. And we have another plant in the back over here. So I've also added some little food bowls, and there's some presents for each of the pets. And over here I have this little section where there's like a box of some toys for the dog. So there's like a frisbee, a little stick to throw, and an orange bowl. I've also added another plant here and a little resting section or like a bed for the dog. I've also added a little plant over here, and that is the pet room. We have a really simple area over here. There's not a lot of things on this side because not much people go to like the roofs to like have some fun. So over here there's like a bit of some grassy area. So we have a little table with like a very nice plant decoration and some little leaves with flowers all over the ground. And this could be like a place where they just sit around, or just a nice area to like have in their house. So that is the other level, and so those are all the little interior designs. Now I'll show you what it looks like all put back together. So I'll show you that. The thing I wanted to show was that when you have like the rooms, I've made it so when you attach it here, and I'll put the other side over here, they're really easy to remove, and I'll just show you what it looks like. So as you can see, I've made this side a bit higher than that side, so it looks a bit more like interesting and not so boring. So this one's like a bit more higher and a bit more elevated. So like the rooms are like really next to each other. So I'll show you what it looks like with the other rooms as well. And I'll have this one. Just put it all together. And as you can see, this side is much higher than the other one, and it looks a bit more interesting. And I'll just put on the rooftop. That's it. So that's the whole house now, and I hope you liked my custom build with all my little Christmas additions. So if you liked today's video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.